Hi, my name is Ed Masterson. This is my video for Homework 4. I will start by running the program. I'm going to ask for boys or girls' name. I'm going to start with boys' names. Minimum length, we'll start with 4. Max, I'll do 6. Rady, that sounds like a guy's name, kind of like Brady. I will run it again. Do boys' names. Do 5 this time, and 8. Jaden, that sounds like a guy's name. Now I'll run it a couple times with looking for girls' names, so I'll enter 2 this time. Minimum length, will do 4. Max, 6. Asmian. I'll run it one more time for girls' names. 2. I'll do 5 and 7 this time. I got Leah. It definitely sounds like a girl's name. Now I'll run to the code. We start off in the main. We add dashes, capitalize all the letters to make it easier. There's user entry, asking if you want a boy's or girl's name, minimum name length, maximum name length. Then it calls population array. Population array function takes the info from the user and the minimum length, maximum length if they wanted a boy's name or girl's name, and it essentially runs through the list of boys' names and girls' names to create 3 letters in each. Create strings of 3 letters, 3 characters. And then if they wanted a boy's name, it counts the triples in the boys list. If they want a girl's name, they count the triples in the girls list. Then they normalize. Normalize down here, and essentially normalize. What that does is it takes the 3D string counts and it divides by the row totals. After it normalizes, then we create the probabilities, and that's at the bottom here. So this matrix of probabilities, it's a 3-dimensional array of key value pairs, strings and doubles. And the key is the 3D string ABCD, and then the value is that normalized, the counts that are normalized. So after we get the probabilities, then we start with the dash dash, and we're going to select our random letters. So we start with the dash dash, and we call this roll dice on letter. So we start with the dash dash. It collects the index. It's dash dash, so it's 26, 26. And it creates a list of key value pairs. And it adds this from the matrix of probabilities. Then it sorts that list. So we go from 0 to whatever the highest probability is. And we select a random number. Set cumulative to 0, as cumulative adds up the numbers as it goes along the list. Once the random number that we selected is less than that cumulative number, we select that element, we select the key of that element. So basically we're going through weighted probabilities using this technique. So then we do the same thing for a dash in the first letter. So we take the dash, and then that third letter of the element was selected. We select the indexes for that. We use those 2 indexes to, again, run through our matrix of probabilities and create another list. And we sort that list. Then we select a random number, take cumulative set to 0. We add up the cumulatives until the random number is less than that cumulative number. Then we select that element, select that key, which is another, it's either ABC, DEV, whatever it may be. We select the second and third elements. We take those elements and we call roll dice on letter 2, which is essentially doing the same thing. But now that we don't have any dashes, we're just going to run it through a loop. So we get the same thing. We get the index with the first 2 letters. And then we create a list of key value pairs from the matrix of probabilities that we calculated earlier. We sort that list, get the random number, set cumulative to 0, add up the cumulatives as we run through the list. And once our random number is less than the cumulative, we select that key. Then we clear the list because we're running it through a loop, and then we append that letter to the name we're going to return to the user. And we continue to do this until we hit the maximum number that the user has selected. And that is my video. Thanks.